Дорогие друзья, всем привет из джунглей. Мы находимся в Амазонке, и со мной Селест, ее имя. Девушка из Америки уже несколько месяцев находится на диете, и с разрешения Анаэля, нашего шамана, я хочу взять у нее интервью, ответить. Мне самой интересно узнать вообще, как она здесь оказалась. How long are you staying here?
I've been here for 9 weeks, and I'll be here for another 4 weeks, so just over 3 months total this time.
Yeah, where are you from?
I'm from Washington State of the United States.
And how did you decide to go here to jungle for the diet, for the shamanic diet?
Yeah, I started working with Ayawaska about 3.5 years ago, and Anel was the shaman and curandero at the retreat that I was at in Europe, and he spoke of La Dieta, and the next night I received a vision in my ceremony of me walking here through the jungle with flowers growing up out of the footsteps that I was leaving behind, and it was very clear to me that I was to come here for healing as well as to learn shamanism and curanderismo.
And which plants do you take for the shamanic diet?
Yeah, so this time, the first diet that I worked with, I worked with 2 different plants, a tree and a vine, chuchuasha and una de gato. And then my second diet, about 6 months later, was with chirik sanango, a plant. And this time I am currently in my 3rd diet, and I've worked with 3 trees. The first being rakia, which is the sequoias, the redwoods of the Amazonian region. The second, uvo colorado, and the third, which I'm sitting with now, is chujachaki caspi. And chujachaki caspi is specific for learning shamanism and protection.
Why do you want to learn shamanism?
I come from a family of chiropractors in holistic healing, and when I was 13 years old, I lost a sister to cancer, and then when I was 25, I lost a father to cancer, and through working with Ayahuasca and through the dieting process, I believe so intimately and passionately in these medicines of the Amazonian region that it's the healing of our ancestors, and I also believe that it's the healing of the future. I think humanity needs this medicine, and I've received lots of guidance and clarity that if I knew about these medicines, or if my family knew about these medicines in the past, that perhaps my sister and my dad would have been able to heal. And so I believe that through my journey and coming here, that I hope to help young kids and other families heal through cancer, heal from cancer. Yeah.
Great intention.
Thank you. Yeah, so the dieting process, it's a fascinating process. It's a slow process, and Anel, he's spoken to me. Time and faith are 2 very, very big things here in the dieting process. And Anel is my teacher, and he's a master curandero of 30 plus years. You've sat with him in ceremony. He's strong, and he works in true alignment and connection with God, which is one of the beautiful things about the dieting process. When entering into diet, a person is practicing different disciplines, and those disciplines act as an offering to the spirit of the plants and the spirit of the jungle, the spirit of the mother medicine, and the spirit of God as well. And so through practicing these disciplines, making an offering and giving up our usual luxuries and habits and practices of usual everyday life, we are communicating to the spirit of the plants in which we work with that we are ready to receive something greater. And so in this process, we are abstaining from socializing, we are abstaining from interacting with anybody, no talking, not a lot of talking, only with the shaman and the help. And so I'm living in isolation, I'm living by myself, and I'm not talking, I'm not looking at social media, I'm not consuming information of the news or anything. So the only information that I'm receiving is the information that I'm receiving through my dreams, through working with these plants. And there's no soap, I don't use soap, I don't use toothpaste, I don't use anything, there's nothing. It's just every day I eat rice, boiled plantains or green bananas, and grilled white river fish. And so these foods, they're sustaining, but they're really neutral. They don't have a lot of life force energy. And this is because I'm emptying myself. The dieting process is a process of purification. So I'm purifying my body, my mind, my heart, and my spirit so that I can be filled with something greater, of something of a more pure energy. And in drinking the medicine of these plants while abstaining from all of these other things, I am learning. I'm here to learn, and so I'm learning the secrets and the mysteries of La Selva, of these medicines. And through connecting with, I'm building a bridge between myself and the spirit of these plants. And in building a bridge or relationship with these plants, I see it sort of as a process of ascension, going down and in. And so relating with these plants, building relationship with these plants, they are essentially carrying me back up to God. And so the process of dieting is building a relationship or a bridge between the person, the dietero, the plant, and then God. And for somebody who is here to learn shamanism, through this process of dieting, we're going through our own process of healing, and again, cleansing, purifying the mind, body, heart, and soul, so that we are a pure channel for God to heal through us, for the person who comes into our life for healing. And there's two reasons why somebody might diet, two main reasons, although I believe they happen simultaneously regardless of the intention. The main one primary reason would be somebody coming here to heal. And then the other reason would be to learn shamanism or curanderismo, how to heal.
And how do you feel during this journey, which
depending on the plant, so each plant has a different spirit, has a different energy, has a different medicine, a different personality, and depending on the diet, so this current diet that I'm on, it's interesting. The plant, the tree that I'm working with, he's adventurous, and so my dreams, I'm receiving I'm going on a lot of adventures in my dreams, and I'm going really, really fast. So like driving fast in a car, or on a snowboard going down a mountain, which is symbolic of me kind of entering into my dieting process and going fast. And so it's got more of an energetic, uplifting energy. In previous diets, I felt really depleted, or one day it's lots of energy and inspiration and creativity, and then the next day I'm just completely depleted and empty. And so again, it's that process of emptying myself and then filling myself up with something more pure and divine. And
do you feel sometimes fears, some low vibration emotions?
Yeah. So this is my third time coming for the dieting process, and my first two times, I kind of see those as an introduction into the plant diet, into this world, into the jungle. And I had a lot of fear, to where I was up all night, I couldn't sleep. And in the dieting process, we open ourselves up, and so we're exposing ourselves to the forces of nature so that we can expose ourselves to the forces of nature and learn from nature, learn from the earth, learn from these sacred earth medicines. And I had a lot of fear my first 2 plant diets, and I received a message from Ayahuaska in a ceremony, and she said, "Hija, daughter, you have nothing to fear. Don't even fear the snakes." And so in this process, you want to make sure that you are practicing under a strong curandero, somebody who has experience and somebody who has gone through this process themselves, because again, they've cultivated a relationship with the spirit of these plants. And when we drink the medicine of these plants, they come in like this plant that I'm drinking now for protection. And so I have the energy of protection in my body. And I'm 9 weeks in this time, and so I feel
But do you take
strong.
ayahuasca apart or just the diet?
So you typically open the plant diet with ayahuasca ceremony and close the plant diet with ayahuasca ceremony. And then during the plant diet, it's just pure medicine, non-psychoactive. And so ayahuasca is the mother medicine, but she works with the plants. They work together. It's like we are in the natural pharmacy of the world, and we have all the medicines that we need to heal with. And this process is allowing us to bridge a connection with God, so that we are not only healing with these medicines, we are healing with the energy, the spirit of God.
And what do you do during the day? Do you read books?
Not much. I'll write. I've been inspired to write a lot. I'll meditate every day. If there's only 2 things that I do, I meditate and I pray. And I'll write. This process brings a lot of creativity. I feel like God is the creator, and this process, God and ayahuasca want us to create. So God creates through us. We create from the inspiration of God that we receive. And so I write, I'll meditate, and I do a lot of thinking. And the process is when like lower vibrational thoughts come in, or I forget my intention, it's a practice of redirecting my attention back to my intention, why I'm here, and practicing gratitude, and again refocusing on the positive things that are in my life.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. It was so interesting
Yeah, thank you very
to
much.
share your experience.
I'll
Porque es necesario dietas, porque como tú cuida gente.
Ok, yo quiero hablar un poco concerniente a lo que es la dieta. La dieta es una parte muy importante de la medicina. Hoy yo quiero llegar a cada uno de ustedes a través de este mensaje. La dieta es una cosa muy importante para la sanación del cuerpo, del espíritu y la mente. Nosotros, como curanderos, estamos llegando a cada uno de la gente a través de la medicina, a través de las dietas. ¿Cuánta gente hoy en el mundo sufre de diferentes enfermedades, conocidos y desconocidos por la ciencia médica? Esta selva amazónica de Perú cuenta con una gran diversidad de plantas, árboles y lianas medicinales que curan al alma, que curan al espíritu, que curan al cuerpo, que abren la conciencia más profunda de la persona. Yo, con muchos años de experiencia, le digo a toda la gente que hoy me está viendo a través de este mensaje, he curado a mucha gente y me he curado a sí mismo, porque yo soy testigo del poder, de la magia, de ese amor, de esa felicidad que contiene una planta medicinal. He tomado diferentes plantas, experimenté yo mismo en mi cuerpo para poder yo curarme. Y mucha gente todavía en su conciencia existe una luz una chispa de vida, hoy estás sufriendo una enfermedad. Y yo te invito a venir a este centro, Flor de Toé, para someterte a una dieta. Sé que tú estás con un mal en tu cuerpo, sé que tu espíritu está mal. Cuando el espíritu está enfermo, el cuerpo también no resiste a esa energía negativa que está en tu cuerpo. Hagamos un paraje de la vida ahí para poder nosotros entender el poder y el misterio y secretos de la madre medicina. ¿Cuánta gente está sufriendo de diferentes males? Aquí está, detrás de mí hay una gran diversidad de plantas, lianas y árboles muy importantes para tu enfermedad. Queremos llegar a usted con este mensaje para decirlo, que la vida no termina ahí, continúa. Debemos ser instrumento de paz, porque la dieta es la conexión con Dios. La dieta es la limpieza del espíritu, la limpieza de tu alma, de tu mente, de tu cuerpo. Y Dios pone la mano de sanación en el cuerpo de un paciente. Hoy estamos hablando de la ayahuasca. Y la ayahuasca, planta medicinal, planta poderosa, planta mística, oriunda, nativa de este pueblo, nativa de esta región de Perú, para poder llegarles a ustedes a descubrir un mundo mágico, someternos a la potencia, a la energía, al mundo de la sanidad mística de la planta. Yo quiero decirles a cada uno de ustedes, la dieta no es fuerte, no es difícil, ni tampoco es fácil. Depende de ti, que tú abres tu corazón, abres tu alma, empiezas a entender lo que es la medicina. La dieta es la conexión con Dios. La dieta es la limpieza de tu espíritu. Y empecemos a entender lo que nos dice la Madre Medicina y cambiamos este mundo que está perdido. Ayudémonos a curarnos a través de las dietas. Yo le dijera, y ustedes me preguntarían a mí, ¿por qué la dieta? ¿O qué se come durante la dieta? La dieta es muy fácil. Solamente bananas verdes, arroz, pescados muy especiales y farina, que es una comida netamente nativa de este pueblo, que no contiene aceite, no contiene sal. Es una dieta, es una comida muy rica, que nos ayuda a sobrevivir en la dieta y nos ayuda a transportar más allá de nuestros conocimientos. Es el momento de la transformación y la sanación de nuestro cuerpo. Yo quiero decirles a mucha gente que no entiende todavía. Dios te llama, Dios te toca tu espíritu, Dios te toca el alma, el corazón, para poder cambiar y sanar lo que tú estás sufriendo en estos momentos. La selva guarda muchos secretos, la selva guarda muchos misterios, la selva guarda mucha medicina. Yo tengo 33 años trabajando en el mundo mágico de la medicina. Estoy muy feliz, estoy muy contento de llegar a cada una de la gente y convencerle, hacerle entender que más allá de nuestra vida hay paz. Porque dentro de la medicina, en ese líquido que nosotros vemos, tenemos alegría, felicidad, amor y sanidad. Desde este momento, usted que me está viendo, yo quiero llegar a la conciencia de usted para venir a presenciar y a observar y vivir esa aventura mágica, esa sanación divina que Dios hoy, ahora, trabaja con la medicina. Dios es tu medicina ahora. Y hay una frase que quiero decir: selva viva, voy contigo. Esta es tu oportunidad. Esto es para ti una palabra mágica que hoy llego hacia ti para decirte que la medicina te espera en este lugar. Yo soy Anael Rojas, un hombre que he sufrido mucho con una enfermedad incurable, que la ciencia médica, que respeto mucho, nunca pude encontrar mi sanidad. Ahora yo me siento muy feliz de entender de lo que es medicina. Es por eso yo le estoy contando mi experiencia, mi vivencia, mi vida en la selva, de conocer todos los procesos y misterios de la selva. ¿Cuánta gente está ahora sometido a ampollas, a cápsulas? Tanta gente sufre ahora de dolor. Dios te espera ahora. Dios es tu mejor medicina. Aquí tenemos las plantas medicinales que está categorizada en la selva. Árboles medicinales, árboles para chamanismos, importantes por sus hojas, importantes por sus cortezas, importantes por sus raíces, al igual que las plantas muy exóticas de la Amazonía, lianas medicinales. A eso yo quiero hacer entender, y para eso estamos nosotros, los curanderos, para salir a hacer brillar el amor y el poder de la medicina hacia el mundo. Yo quiero terminar diciendo que hoy estamos en un momento difícil viviendo en el mundo. Aquí está nuestra medicina viva, que llega y limpia tu conciencia. Una medicina viva que sana tu fe. Desde aquí, desde la selva de Perú, desde un pequeño rincón de la Amazonía, yo quiero llegar a todo el mundo y decirles, hermanos, aquí estoy yo, aquí está la medicina, te invito. Muchas gracias a todos.
Gracias, Ануэль. Пару слов переведешь?
Can I say one more thing
Yes.
about the dieting process and Icaros, los Icaros, the
Здесь
sacred
есть сигарета.
medicine
Бачу.
songs,
Но
which during the dieting process,
на пенечке.
a person whose intention is here to heal and to learn how to heal during the dieting process and in building a relationship with the spirit of the plants, a person who is here to learn shamanism will receive in their dreams or in the waking state really special sacred songs, melodies of la selva and of the medicines. And these songs, los Icaros, they're the songs that the shaman will sing in an Ayawaska ceremony to help guide a person on their journey and their experience, and help guide a person to God and to connecting with the spirit of Source. And so the Icaros are a really important key, I believe, to the dieting process. And they are gifts received. They are gifts given by God and given by the spirit of the plants to be sung again for God and for the healing of the person who comes to the ceremony and for the healing of a person who comes to the dieting process. And so that was just one more thing I wanted to share.
Thank you.
Thank you.